admiring your handiwork here.
A long way to go, but appreciate it. Long way to go.
What are you going to do with it? What do you?
It's like a travel, live on camper. I have a home. I have a couple of homes, but I mean, when I'm traveling around and everything like that, from the Navajo reservation and where I was at in Dragon, this is just, it's like this is temp. This is coming off so I can put the carbon witch called on there, and it's a lot of work.
Navajo-ish.
I'm not Navajo. Besides that, majority of them came in 1920, so I'm a real historian. I'm not one of these frauds. I'm autochthonous. I don't think you know. Even in the military, they had a hard time. Until the commander of the base, he knew. He was like, petty officer branches.
Well, my father.
I was Navy, retired. I first was going to French Royal Legion, and then I ended up getting pneumonia, and I said, fuck it, and went Navy. I was a boxer, martial arts extraordinaire.
Really?
And, yeah. Yeah, I met Tim, so I'm going to his dojo, and I taught on the Navajo reservation, actually. Yeah, they lie. I expect you to say that, but no, I'm not Navajo. I actually dated a Navajo, and I heard her feelings telling her the truth of history. She's like, how you know? I don't want to hear about the long fucking walk again. My great-great-great-great-great-grandparents were on the fake-ass, one of the Trail of Tears, which was no Trail of Tears. And was trying to get our land to which we belong, we don't own. But autochthonous is the word. Like I said, I got Han. They call it Chinese now. It wasn't no such thing as Chinese, just like India up until 1940s. Han in my family, Brian, Chris, and Pat Ing. And I knew my great-great-uncles, Tandy and C, who fought in the fake Civil War. Like I said, a real historian, not a fake one. I used to get kicked out of school because I wouldn't confirm because my great-grandmother wouldn't have it. Bettina Lee worked at one of the Indian training schools to teach these people how to be on our land.
Can I tell you a story about the Navajo in World War II?
Go ahead.
My father was in Guadalcanal and Bogan.
Mm-hmm.
And it's triple canopy jungle. You can't see the sun.
Right.
And he said that they had a code talker. And this guy was never lost.
No. Well,
hey,
yeah, go ahead.
They would have perimeters
mm-hmm.
to keep the Japanese out.
Right.
And my dad would want to go somewhere.
Right.
He was a platoon leader.
Okay.
And he would start to move, and Albert Henry was the man's name. Was a minister up in Window Rock.
Oh, in Window Rock, yeah, I love Window Rock.
And
yeah, it's fun.
My dad said at first he would start arguing with this guy,
right?
Because he's telling him he's going the wrong way.
It's trying to inform him.
And so finally he just gave up and told him where he wanted to go.
Oh my goodness.
And he just followed him. And so his boss, the company
mm-hmm.
commander, also had the same problem, and my dad was worried about him getting killed.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave him Albert to keep him from getting himself killed. But he said in a triple canopy jungle there was this, and he said you could smell the enemy.
Yes.
He said that they eat different, and he was sure that they could smell him.
Well, in war, when you eat a lot of rice, because you know what comes from rice is that toxin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Japanese, like if you've ever been there, if you know what I'm talking about, they don't use deodorant. They have a certain diet with greens and certain like that. And like unlike the Chinese who don't have those glands, the majority of them don't, unless they have Han in them from the Qing Dynasty. But majority of them don't have those, so they don't really get. But they get toxic in the liver and the kidneys. Well, and Yodel Bala. He's Navajo. He's I call him. I consider him one of my ancient of my grandpas. Good. I helped bury him and get honors and fold his flag, being a vet and everything. And he was saying, "What? A lot of black fellas showed us how to, like the original the Rangers, like the Georgias and the Carolinas when they were coming here, showed us how to maneuver the lens." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, because one of my relatives helped show them." See, that's why I know the story. You know what I mean? And I remember Yodel talking about how they were attempting to come up with the word tank for the Japanese, and they used the word turtle. So I know,
I like that. I like that. Turtle. Hey, have a good day, my man.
Well, I admire you taking this on. I really do.
Appreciate that. It's pretty. I got to insulate it because it gets cool. This is way cool at night, and I want to go up to the north, and it's a little cool up there. So I got to do a little more insulating. Yeah, that's because this is temp, but I did around because in certain parts and inside with the rain, because I have fiberglass and I still have to shave and sand and all that. Yeah. So I was kind of a 14-day build, the framing and everything and when we got to the last 2 days, I was rushing. I just wanted to get it together, you know what I mean? Right. A lot of this is coming off. These right here going to go to complete 1/4 inch, and then the polymer, what you call on the inside, gives it a little more retention, and lead paint.
See, I'm afraid to fail.
I know.
And so here you go in public with what you're doing.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm like, wow, good for you.
Well, that's the heart of who we should be, right?
Exactly.
Appreciate you guys. All right. Yes, sir. How's it going, beloveds? What's happening? Andy, Tom, what's up? Yeah, my apologies for going so late. I had to go and get a cooler because I was tired of this ice melting every day, and I got a couple of steaks and all that kind of stuff, and I'm sitting there saying I'm not gonna do that today, and I want to be able to eat, a little better, especially with me exercising and what have not. With this AI stuff is about to be the last of my intrepidness. It's just it can't get it together, bro. That's what people are talking about. I'm like, y'all, people don't want to believe that I say it's an artificial God, but yet people want to believe it is. They want to be able to do like Pontius Pilate, which is a lie, just like, who was they called? Napoleon, all fake. And when I was trying to share with somebody one day and I stopped talking, whenever I was going to share something, I said, you're taking NA, y'all know what that means, right? Non-applicable, polio, the God, and that's all it means. It's a fictional character. And then we come up with the real character and we know who his name is, and people, and see, this is how they change the narrative and they feed off your energy and nobody wants to believe it. I like watching good people who want to do good things. You know what? I'm going back out the other way because I'm not going to sit here playing this ring around the rosy shit. Excuse my language. And there's a world that exists that nobody maneuvers in. You know what I'm saying? And you have a lot of feds, right? Little idiots who think they know something. Did you do this? Did you do that? And they sound so stupid because they really weren't even alive. And then maybe they were a little in their diapers, pooping and pissing them, and now they think they know something. Every time they make a comment, I sit there and I laugh. And I'm like, if they only knew what I knew compared to what they think they know, that's how deliberately delusional they are. Regardless who follows who and what follows what. And that's all I'm gonna say to that. Oh, I'm not blocking you in, hun. Oh, my apologies. Yeah. I didn't even see her coming with her earphones on and everything. Anyway, well, I wouldn't have hit her. Y'all saw her. Let's walk. There she go. I like to see older folks really out there working, getting it in, But I enjoy it. I met another martial artist, an older guy. He has a gymnasium over a dojo, and I told him I was going to stop through there. I really want to see what he's got going on, and so I got his card. I have a few people to meet. Let me turn the windows up a little bit. And for me, y'all say it a blessing, but it's blissful for me because it matters a whole lot in my phonetics, how I move. And regardless of the idiots, they could be protecting, or they want to wait and see, or they got individuals who think they're setting something up. Maybe they're not. It doesn't, see, those things don't really matter to me. They only matter to the emotionally unstable. I am not unstable. I am not emotional about none of this. And I enjoy the emotion. To me, it feeds me. And I don't think they get it, how much they fed me. And they can't stop. And I'm gonna leave that at that. As you see the thumbnail, you have this Laura Vaughn, whatever, right? And Kirk's wife, come to find out she was trial trafficking in Romania, whatever kind of a country. She's done in other ones. And he's not dead. Neither is y'all's. I don't even like talking about it because I really don't care. Yet it amazes me how delusional so many people are. And I'm not attempting to upset the game. Everybody's talking about the very things that I've already known. And I guess maybe I'm just reiterating because I'm still attempting to figure out why y'all didn't see it. You guys are supposed to be able to see things without it being delivered. And I figured, well, seeing how it's really out there compared to the 3 fingers that were talking about it, now everyone is. And I'm sitting there going, why are my people having a hard time accessing these these truths. And that alludes to the fact of why I continue to talk about Eckhart Tolle, the power of now, the Christ, the Chrism, and breathing and meditation. And I can tell that the majority of you are not doing it and you're not taking it serious. So I feel like you're wasting my time and I'm wasting yours. I appreciate the donations and stuff for the ones who have made them. But I'm at a pinnacle of my time. And I had a story to tell, but it seems like people are waiting for information to us. This is not a competition because the majority don't know nothing. And I'm not saying that in disdain. I'm not saying it to be mean. I am saying literally, the majority of you really don't know nothing. I entertain things. I like to hear things. The majority of you really don't know nothing. And I don't have to prove it to you. You need to wake up and realize it yourself and humble yourselves. I respect an antithesis of the fact that y'all are seeing things, but you're not allowing yourself to apply things. You're not taking it serious. And you know what? When things happen, nobody's got time to think about then and if I woulda, coulda, shoulda. It doesn't work that way. A lot of your nerves be gone. Some of you, I won't. Listen. Torn apart, gasping for breath, attempting, not even realizing you're missing half your body. Listen, y'all don't get it. Y'all, you fly by wire. You're comfortable. You're comfortable in the steed of the ignorance that you have been dilapidated to. Don't care about none of the crap they're talking about. Let them have their moment and their glee. Y'all have energy, man. Y'all have. We're using the term loosely, and I don't even like the term energy, just like I don't like the term water. Yet, this is what the education system provided. This is how we commune. Commune means to communicate, or to be together, or a collective. Or do you understand? Not collateral fucking damage. Excuse my language. There, you know, I'm explaining something, right? People can get around me, right? And you can feel something. I can take that feeling away. I've done it. Done it numerous times. I only heard 2 times. Yo, I feel different, man. What you do? What do you mean? I feel kind of empty. I'm like, and most people don't say nothing. They just go right back into the old funky way of being and existing. Like as if they have accomplished everything, and they haven't accomplished nothing. Accomplishment here in this so-called world is not an accomplishment, nor is it meaningful. Accomplishment only means further degradation and separation, further division. And I started to be careful of what I say. And they did it again with their goofy self. All right, let's go up. Okay, they're not coming down. Let's go up and around downtown. Up and around downtown. And we're gonna park right here. It's not home. It's not what you call. But I'm gonna finish up saying what I was saying. All right, because they tried to play the overheating. I just went live and it wasn't hot. So that means the goofy ass AI heats up the battery or whatever, the lithium, whatever. They give it down. Anyways, I was stating, and I probably missed a few. I don't think people are really applying themselves. And I don't care what you think you're capable of and what you've been trained and what you believe and what you're holding on to what you've seen. I'm at the point, and I don't hate nothing, but I'm at the point where I am actually literally tired of stating, I'm going to have to say, I told you so to every last one of you. I don't care what side of the platform you're on. I don't care what you've been nurtured and groomed and grafted in. You have fake royals, you have fake kings and queens, you have fake worthless politicians, you have monkeys in position, peasants over royalty and those who should know better. And they've manipulated all the idiots and give them something of a false passion to think that it's something aromatic, that it has zest. And because some benefit where others don't, as if that's supposed to be plausible. That is supposed to be unalienable. Like it means something. See how they jump in and they run off? They goofy ass selves. Don't worry. I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of expressing this. I saw this long turtleneck, look at this lizard, walking around like the flesh just don't want to hang on. Doing everything to hold on to a symposium of something that existed in the void and lie that it has existed. Actually having the nerve to walk with her head fake ass up, like I was like, oh, if you only knew. And I just went, oh, you stink so good. And I kept it moving. Anywho, I don't want to ever say I told you so, but I'm going to say it right now. I told you so. I'll see you guys when I get over to the park, charge up the box, make me a steak or something. Then I'm going to the gym. Hopefully I get there before 2 o'clock. See you guys short. Hey, Millennia, what's up, Mama? Deb, what's going on? If I can pronounce your name, there's nothing. I know it went hot. They say it went hot. It didn't. Andy, what's up, beloved? Much love. Hey, Mama. Hey, Jalee, what's going on? Yeah. Hey, niece, what's up? And I'm not beating you guys up. I'm saying you need to do some things. And I'm not going to beg you. Everyone has a choice. I got to get in here, grab a couple things, and I'll be at the park, and I'll set up. And hopefully get a little something in, because I really need to be reading. Because I really want to read a lot to you guys. All right? See you guys later.